What's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back episode 5, the final episode of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rebuild. As we remember last season, we finished off at 6-10. So far, not doing hot at all in this rebuild. As year 1, 9-7, we lost in the wild card round. Year 2, finished at 500 at 8-8. Year 3, 9-7, and Madden screwed us by completely passing us over from making it to the playoffs. And as just recently stated, 6-10 last year. As we're currently sitting in 86 overall, 85 offense, and I completely miss what the defense was. But we got Baker Mayfield leading the helm, that lone superstar X Factor on the offense. Chris Godwin, Ronald Jones, and Atkinson as our wide receiver 1 and 2. Offensive line, really can't hate it, other than the fact that, our lowest overall is McCann here at 74 overall, but Sly and Ali Marpet leading the way there with the superstar dev trait. Defensively, definitely a lot of work needed. We got Devin White there as our superstar, along with Vita Vea, Dylan Moses from the first draft, Shaq Barrett, only a star dev. Thought he was a superstar at one point. Trying to see if did he drop. Okay. The Super Bowl week, he went to a superstar. And now he's another thing that Madden has screwed up. So, before we really get into this, as you saw, nothing was there that said that he lost the dev. He gained it last Super Bowl week. So let's just make things right. He's in the 5th year. We're going to put him back up to a superstar. We will leave, his abilities as is. As we're sitting here, week 1 against the Buffalo Bills. See if we can come out with a victory. And we do 28-21. We, obviously upgrade the guys, get them ready as they take on the 0-1 Miami Dolphins, and they get a 45-26 victory. And we got Baker Mayfield out there getting NFC Player of the Week, 25-31, 274, 5 touchdown passes. We got the Jets here week 3. So really, if Brady was still here with the team, it's his time to shine against his old division rivals. As the first 3 weeks of the season, they're playing the AFC East. And against the Jets, we are victorious, starting the season off 3-0 as we got a 31-28 victory. Want to talk to us about an X Factor quarterback? Mac Jones is the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. All right. Hit the upgrades again. The Falcons are sitting at 3-0 as well. Not only is this a big game, just to improve it to 4-0 before the bye week, we also are taking on the division rivals who are also undefeated so far through the first quarter of the season, and we get the victory. Let's go. 26-14. Able to knock off the Atlanta Falcons as we're entering the week 5 early bye week. Ali Marpet wants to talk about what's going on with the team. Should we get a little more rest and relaxation or extra prep? Starting off undefeated the first quarter of the season, I believe this team deserves a little bit of rest. So, since it is week 5, take a look at what contracts we would have to, sign. Obviously, Baker Mayfield would be, top offer. 31, once under 100 for 3 years, put him at 33. He could probably easily get up there to 96 overall. Ali Marpet on a 1 year, if we can retain him, want to keep him in-house, wants a little more money. Vita Vey wants 1 year. Again, keep the guys in-house if we can. Slide, definitely we're going to retain him. Lock him up for a 5. Able to get him Whitehead. He's grown into his own. They'll most likely come back to get him. Shaq Barrett, he's 32. That's the bad thing. This team is getting old. Obviously, Drake Jackson, Devontae Pride, Isaac Rapp. Yeah, a lot of depth guys that we would have to re-sign. Getting in here to week 6 against Kyler Murray, most likely, and the Arizona Cardinals. They're sitting at 3-2. We are 4-0. As a constant reminder, and we improved 5-0, 28-7 victory. We got a Thursday night game here. They're giving up less than 17 points a game. Very confident. Let's at least commit to scoring 2 touchdowns. As we got the upgrades once again. The Rams are sitting at 4-1. I think what we'll do, we'll probably come in there against the Lions week 8, get a little bit of gameplay as we improved 31-14. We are currently 6-0 on the season. Find out what we learned here from that win. We get an extra 150 XP, which really doesn't matter. Godwin's frustrated. So yeah, sitting at 6-0, it's kind of feeling off like we're going to be one of those teams that start the year hot, and then the back end, we just go to shit. So to start off, we're getting the ball here first against Detroit. We might as well just try to run this ball. Try to get as many yards as we can here on the first play as Ronald Jones finds the hole and picks up 11, 12. All right. A great way to start the game. Just knowing that there's going to be multiple opportunities for us to run this ball. At least that's how we feel so far to start it. We'll try some skinny post here, see if we can get somebody to bite. Baker Mayfield rolls right. Got Godwin. Can Godwin connect? He's able to for the 50-60. The 60-yard touchdown. Ooh, with that big bomb there to Godwin. We'll check out the next gen stats, see how fast he was able to run, all that good stuff. Plus, it's actually a pretty cool animation. Baker rolls right, Godwin able to get that step on the corner as Baker got hit as he threw the ball. Ball floated for 50 yards. And just an easy walk-in for Godwin as he's able to hit 21 miles an hour. So, that's definitely weird to see. Russell Wilson with the number 12 on his back as we're able to blow up that run. As they lose one on the play, Antonio Gibson is now a Lion as well, formerly from the Washington football team. Just try to do a little bit of something as we also have to be understanding that Russell Wilson, even though he's old, he could still be there to possibly try to take off with his legs as we force a 3rd and 11 here. Just try to protect those sticks, try to get them off the field as Vita Vea able to get off the block. We're able to hit him, and we almost had the interception, but luckily we forced an incompletion. All right, so here at the 25-yard line, we have a good opportunity to hit OJ Howard right down the seam as they're in a cover 2. We can't, so we just got to kind of roll right, throw that ball away as Baker Mayfield got hit once again. Just more unnecessary hits for our, franchise quarterback that doesn't need to happen as we hit. Yeah. Who was that? Darden across the middle on the little slant cheese for 12 yards as Davis Gaither was there on the tackle. Be nice just to get a little bit of something here. Try to just roll right with Baker, and Baker's able. Never mind. Baker is down at the 1-yard line. I could have sworn he was in. Let's give this ball right to Ronald Jones. Let's see if he can muscle his way in here for the touchdown, as he doesn't have to muscle anything. He's able to get in untouched to end the first quarter. Oh, what a little juke move. Able to get the ball down to the 17-yard line. As you know, we're almost here to the end of the first half. We might have Godwin here coming across the middle. As we do, we can hit him, and he hit a little bit of a juke. He's able to at least get the juke off, but not able to really do anything with it after that, as time's starting to expire, and we can hit him, and he's able to get in for the touchdown to take a 21-0 lead here right before halftime. Extra point pending. What the hell was that? Russell Wilson just sidearms that ball for 52, 51 yards. And now the dude's laying on the ground like he's dead. I don't understand. My corner didn't even try to jump for that ball and try to bat it away. He has all day in the pocket to throw, all but, actually 4 seconds. Just throw it. 63, all but 64 yards. And he comes down with it. Vita Vea able to get there on the sack to, bring up a 2nd and 17 here in the red zone. Got his 5th sack of the season, as he's able to shed that block and, just manhandled him. Even did somewhat of a little dance, all but hit 12 mile an hour on that pursuit there to hit Russell Wilson. As coming up 2nd and 17. See if we can get some sort of pressure once again. Unable to get it initially, able to get that ball off. What, gain of 7? Oh, okay, never mind. Gain of 9 as they're facing a 3rd and 8, able to get another bull rush, but we ran them down too far. And either way, it's going to be a free play because we're going to get roughing the passer on Vita Vea. As they're down there, now at the 2-yard line, just need to get a stop. Hold them to 3, do something, as this dude over here is wide open. Probably going to run. They're not. They're going to run the slants, and they're going to leave TJ Hawkinson wide open. Finally. No, they weren't able to moss us that time. Whitehead able to get back there for the interception. Pretty much secure this game, as all we have to do now is run the ball. If I can figure out how to do that. Double tap L. This button change is absolute horrible, as we got 3:47 left to go in this game. As if we can get this ball moving, pick up a couple first downs, it's over. All right, able to come away with a 21-7 victory there against the Lions to improve the team to 7-0 on the year. So far, so good. But like I said, it's shaping out to be one of those years that, start the first half absolutely hot, and then you just go to crap as we get a 24-21 victory against the Saints to improve to 800. Well, yeah, 8-0. And we got the 4-4 Seattle Seahawks get a victory 24-21, 9-0 on the year. Whatever we did with this team, it's finally panning out as we're taking on the 4-5 San Francisco 49ers, and we get another victory 28-23. Honestly, have no idea what is going on here, as we're up against the 6-4 Atlanta Falcons, and we get a 49-27 win, 11-0. Maybe the Baker project is finally paying off. So just to kind of see, that way nobody thinks that I'm making this stuff up as I go. No game is forced. The only game that has been played is us against the Lions, and we got a 21-7 victory. Everything else has, really been straight up in the sim, as we got the New England Patriots here 8-3 in week 13, and we get a 45-14 victory. 12-0 to start the year. Eventually, it's something's going to happen. 5-7 Panthers here in week 14, and we suffer our first loss, 38-13. General manager wants to talk to us. We've already clinched the playoffs. Nice. These last 3 weeks of the season don't really matter, other than we're playing for that number 1 seed, as we got the 4-9 Giants, should be winnable, and we fall 29-22. Got the 6-8 Saints here. We get back on that winning track 37-31, able to upgrade our guys as we look for a little bit of revenge against the Carolina Panthers, who are 6-9, and we get a 34-27 victory and the first round bye. So as it comes, we got the 8-8 Falcons. We'll take a look at the playoff bracket here. As you see, we were the number 1 seed. The Falcons come in as the number 7. They took care of business against the number 2 Minnesota Vikings. Washington put the beat down on the Cowboys 45-13, and Green Bay did the same against the Rams 35-7. AFC, we got the Raiders over at the number 1 seed. Ravens able to take care of the number 2 Patriots. Bengals 35-12 over the Browns, and the Titans 38-35 in a shootout win against Pittsburgh. So, up against the Falcons, kind of curious to see where we finished this year in statistically, as we were the number 15th offense and the number 2 defense, as Baker Mayfield, fantastic year. All but 4,100 yards, 44 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Rushing wise, Ronald Jones over 1,000, almost 1,150, 9 touchdowns. Clayton Thomas bringing in another 500. Even Baker almost with 100 receiving wise. Chris Godwin 1250 and 13. Sebastian Atkinson 8-9. OJ Howard bringing in 760 and 9. Givens 650 and 7. Defensively, we had Devin White 109 tackles, 5 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, and 2 TFLs. 2 interceptions. Vita Vea and Drake Jackson leading the team, 9.5 sacks apiece. Interceptions wise, Jordan Whitehead led the way with 4. Yearly awards, Zach Wilson wins your MVP. Baker Mayfield coming in 3. Coach of the year is Bruce Arians. We got Baker Mayfield Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive player went to Aaron Donald. and we had nobody. Their rookie, I don't think we really had any rookies on offense, defense. We got James Thorne and Al Lamonkane, coming in there at 4 and 5. Best quarterback goes to Baker. Running back, Ronald Jones coming in at 10. Receiver, Godwin at 2. O-line, Tristan Wirth, Ali Marpet, Brandon Sly, all getting their names up there. D-line, nothing linebacker, nothing DBs. Anybody? Jordan Whitehead coming in at number 4. What about kicker? We got Eli Pounds coming in at number 6. All right, so here we are in the divisional round of the playoffs. We got Atlanta. We were able to handle business against them twice so far this year, as Baker, trying to get his name out there and prove that he was worth the pick, and the Browns, were dumb for letting them go, I guess. As we're just gonna get right into this, get in through the moments as we are in the red zone. Only able to come away with 3. Defense needs a little help, and the Falcons strike the first touchdown of the game as we're up 10-7. We got the ball back here in the second quarter, able to go up 17-7, 17-10 here. Trying to get some more points on the board before halftime, as we're able to come away 24-10. Here in the first half, 27-10. We finished the first half up 17 as we get the ball to start the second half, and we're in the red zone right now, able to come away with another field goal, as the Falcons just get 2 instant touchdowns to cut this lead to 6. 30-24. We're able to kick another field goal. 33-24. We need a stop, as Atlanta able to get the ball and score 33-31, and they're up 38-33. What the hell is going on? Defense 45-40, Atlanta, and we're getting the ball back. All right. See, red zone alert, 16 seconds. See if the sim can do it. Third down. And we fall short. Looking back on it now, I should have came in. But we drop 45-40 against the Atlanta Falcons, as Baker threw for 459, 2 touchdowns. Ronald Jones 1547, Godwin 161, even Sebastian Atkinson 12 for 105. So what was really the big defense? Baker Mayfield threw one more interception, 3-2. Rushing wise, Najee Harris 95 yards and 3 touchdowns. Unable to really contain Mac Jones either. But I mean, we had 266 receiving wise between 2 guys. So yeah, no idea what exactly happened there, as we lose the divisional round. We just let the upgrades go, as we have done all season. Let's just kind of see what happens here. Check out the Pro Bowl and see who wins the Super Bowl, as the Falcons face off against the Ravens in the Battle of the Birds of Super Bowl 60. Pro Bowl roster, we got Baker Mayfield leading the way, QB1, Godwin, wide receiver 2, OJ Howard, tight end 2, Sly, Marpet, Tristan Wirth, Vita Vea, the DT2, Carlton Davis, cornerback 4, Whitehead, strong safety 2. So, I mean, we had some representation there in the Pro Bowl. As we'll check out what the bracket looked like, we had, Atlanta beating off. We had Atlanta beating Green Bay 31-28. And the number, wow, battle of the 7 seeds. Baltimore beat Tennessee 13-10. Kind of curious to see how this works. See who comes out victorious in the Super Bowl. As Super Bowl 60 winners are the Baltimore Ravens. That is going to do it for me here, and that will do it for the Buccaneers rebuild. As you see on the screen are the socials, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Facebook. Twitter is also the same as everything else. Really, the only thing different is the Instagram had to put a TV at the end, unfortunately. But yeah, make sure you jump over to those and drop the follows. And if this is your first time stopping by, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you are one of the first to be alerted. Other than that, thanks for stopping by. Philly's out.